Burnout isn't a single event. It's not a finish line you cross. It's a slow, creeping tide of exhaustion that rises millimeter by millimeter, day by day, until you wake up one morning and realize you're already underwater, and you have been for months. This is a story about that feeling. This is a story about the desperate mathematics of a marriage at its breaking point. Welcome to Reddit Overheard Stories. Today's account is a deeply personal and meticulously detailed chronicle of a new father's descent into exhaustion. He isn't telling a story of one single event, but of the relentless, grinding routine that is crushing him. As the author is male, I'll be sharing his journey in his own words. IT starts at 6 a.m. every day, Monday through Sunday. My alarm clock isn't the shrill beep of my phone. It's the soft, insistent coo of my son from the baby monitor next to my bed. The sound cuts through the thick fog of a sleep that never feels deep enough, never lasts long enough. I swing my legs out of bed, my feet hitting the cold floorboards. My wife stirs beside me, but she doesn't wake. Not yet. Her shift is later. My shift starts now. From 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., it's just me and the baby. The quiet house is our kingdom. I change the first diaper of the day, my movements automatic, practiced. I mix the formula, the scoop scraping against the inside of the can, a sound that has become the soundtrack to my mornings. We sit in the rocking chair, the first light of dawn painting the sky outside the nursery window. He drinks his bottle, his tiny hand wrapped around my finger. In these quiet moments, I feel a surge of love so powerful it almost hurts. This is what it's all about. This is why I do it. But as the minutes tick by, another feeling creeps in. The gnawing awareness of the clock. It's 8 a.m. The handover happens. My wife is awake now. I pass our son into her arms, give him a quick kiss on the forehead, and then it's a frantic race against time. Shower, shave, dress, grab a piece of toast. I'm out the door by 8:30, heading to a job that demands every ounce of my mental energy. For 9 to 5, I'm in a different world, a world of deadlines, pressure, and constant problem solving. There's no respite, no moment to just breathe. My lunch break is often spent answering emails, just trying to stay afloat so I can leave on time. Because I know what's waiting for me, that I walk through the door at 5:30 p.m. and the second handover begins. My wife looks as tired as I feel. She hands the baby to me, and my second shift of the day starts. From 5:30 to 7:30, I am on full-time dad duty. We play on the floor, we read books, we build towers just to knock them down. Then comes the bath and bedtime routine. The warm, steamy bathroom, the splashing water, the smell of lavender baby soap. I get him into his pajamas, give him his last bottle, and rock him to sleep, humming a tune I can't remember learning. It's a precious time, but it's also work. It's emotionally and physically draining. That be why the time he's finally asleep, it's nearly 8 p.m. My wife has cooked dinner while I was doing the bedtime routine. We eat in a near-silent exhaustion, the only sound the clinking of our forks against the plates. There's no energy left for deep conversation. We just exist, two ships passing in the night. After dinner, while she gets a moment to sit down, I head to the kitchen. The sink is piled high with the day's dishes. I spend the next half hour scrubbing, drying, and cleaning the kitchen until it's spotless, ready for the cycle to begin all over again tomorrow. And the night isn't over. Every other night, it's my turn for the 10 p.m. shift. I set a quiet alarm, wake myself from a shallow sleep, and go into the nursery to do the final diaper change and bottle feed of the day, hoping it will help him sleep a little longer. On Friday and Saturday nights, the baby monitor is on my side of the bed. I'm the one on call. I'm the one who jolts awake at every whimper, who stumbles in and out of his room, patting his back, finding his pacifier, until the first rays of sun signal the start of my 6 a.m. shift once again. The weekends are when the imbalance feels the most stark. On Saturday, I'm up at 6 a.m., as always. I have our son for 4 solid hours while my wife sleeps in, catching up on the rest she needs. I don't begrudge her that. I know her sleep is interrupted during the week. But 4 hours is a long time when you're already running on fumes. Around 10 a.m., she wakes up, and we go do the weekly food shop together, a chaotic, stressful errand. The one bright spot in my week is Saturday afternoon. She takes the baby to her parents' house for a few hours, and I get a brief, glorious window of time to myself. It's never long enough. It's just enough time to feel the exhaustion in my bones before I have to be on again. And then there's Sunday. Sunday is my Everest. My wife works a brutal 12-hour shift. I wake up at 6 a.m. with the baby, and he is mine, all mine for the entire day. From sunup to sundown, I am the sole caregiver. I am the chef, the entertainer, the comforter, the cleaner. It is a relentless marathon of parenting, and by the time she gets home around 8:30 p.m., I am a hollowed-out shell of a man. I have nothing left to give. This is my life. A never-ending cycle of work, childcare, and chores. I am so burnt out, the very concept of relaxing feels like a foreign language. A few days ago, I tried to talk to my wife. I waited until we were both calm and just said, "I'm drowning. I need help. I was wondering if you could maybe pick up a few more responsibilities during the week, just to give me a little breathing room." The look on her face wasn't understanding. It was defensive. She immediately listed her own struggles. "I'm the one with the monitor all night," she said. "My sleep is constantly broken. I have them all day while you're at work." It wasn't a conversation. It was a competition. A competition of who was more tired, who was suffering more. And in that competition, there are no winners. My plea for help was heard as an accusation, an invalidation of her own exhaustion. And so, I'm left to write this all down, to lay out the evidence of my life like a case file, because I feel like I'm going insane. I'm asking strangers on the internet for a verdict because I can't get one in my own home. Am I the asshole for asking for help? Is my burnout just a selfish complaint? Or am I right to feel like I'm carrying an unsustainable load? This is what it's like in the trenches of new parenthood, and I honestly don't know if I can keep this up. Let me know what you think in the comments.